What was I gonna do? Who's that? Shit, I don't remember what I was gonna do. I'm sick of listening to that. Oh, fuck it. I don't want to listen to any music. Ah, shit, I should have kept that open. Oh, oops. So, a few more things. You know what up? Here we go. Right, that should fix it. Who is this person? Who is that? Oh, he just died. So did I. Who is that? Oh yeah, shit. I forgot we should join Discord. General. There. Now I'm in the general voice chat. There's Hazy. I know that's you. Where'd that other person go? Right, yeah, I suppose I should. Right. Multiplayer lobby, create new lobby. Stream lobby. Settings. I should be fine now. What's up, peoples? I see you typing in chat. Hazy's here. I don't actually think anyone else is going to, so. Well, I don't know where Jack is. So. Your audio volume is very low. What, like my mic volume? Oh, it might be because it got pushed back. Is that a bit better? Could be a bit shit, but I don't know. I'm probably gonna die relatively soon, I'm feeling. Yeah, so, okay, cool. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna probably die relatively soon, only because this is my first run after I've had a break for a bit, I think about an hour. So I might do a bit shit. Oh, voice break, nice. Yeah, so I might do a bit shit. That's literally the only thing. I might die by accident. If I do like a tweak backflip, I'll probably kill myself. I didn't. Okay. Oh, I thought I might have done. Right, I should be fine. For this one at least. Gotta get that 10,000 mark. Damn. Continue. I should have chose. Oh, all of these are good maps. I guess I'll just do straight race. One of them are good fakey maps, and we didn't get fakey balance for our first one. Damn. I feel like I'm gonna get really unlucky, and we're not gonna get fakey balance for ages, and we're just gonna get screwed. Oh, no. Why did I do that? Why did I actually do that? I am so stupid. Why would I do that? I'm an absolute idiot. I am so stupid. Why the fuck did I think to do that? I don't care about swearing on stream because YouTube won't monetize me anyway, so it's not like it matters. Is it really like pixelated or it looks really shitty? There you go, free cam on here. Let's go. New item, question mark? No new items. Ooh. Ooh, what the hell? What a strange glitch. What a strange glitch. How am I in free cam in the lobby? That is so strange. Yeah, go for it. What the hell? I have never seen this happen before. That's just like a toggle for how fast you want to move the camera. That is so strange. That is so very strange. Even when I hit retry, can I see myself? I should respawn around the circle. Oh, there I am. That's me. Whoa, this is so strange. I'm in the free cam and I'm also trying to ride my bike. Whoa, that is so weird. Does that mean I can go like that? Oh no, I can't really do it. That is so strange. That is the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen. That's cool though. Let me restart the lobby. I knew I was going to die very fast. Yeah, Hazy join or whatever. Both to what you asked me on Discord and what you asked me in here. That is so strange. Go back to sleep, Jaden. You have work in 2 hours. Oh, I wonder if it will stay glitched for this. That is weird.
Am I okay to join the voice channel? I didn't hear it.
Yeah. Okay, that's fixed. That is very strange. I don't think I've ever seen that before. How do I type the PogChamp?
Let's see if we can get some nice items.
Yeah, hopefully I shouldn't do so shit. The only thing that I don't like about multiplayer is that you can't get several perks, like, or crew members, because you would get, well, I would have got 3 from getting 10k rep and crossing the finish line, especially at the start, but when you're in multiplayer it's like only 1. And I don't know why that is. I don't think it should be changed to fit more like the career, because that's really useful, getting those 3. Please, just fake your balance straight away, that's all I need. That's all I actually want, is that. Oh, same shit from last time. guest level curvature, and the same tracks again. How great. Actually, one thing I will do, 3, 2, 1. The fuck is this music? Did they add more music? I didn't. Oh, this is like abysmal amounts of rap. I'm gonna at least get 10k just fun on my phone. Oh, I know this song. Almost died. Jesus Christ. That's fine. Open volume mixer. Just ever so slightly. There we go. That's probably a bit dull. Who needs to hear me talk when you can hear that? Yes! Yes. Oh, this has got no curves as well. This is gonna be good. You know, I reckon I'll find a way to still mess this up. We're on a 1 flatness track, and I'll still find a way to ruin myself. New crew member? Did you die or did you cross the finish line? Now you realise you might have eaten yourself. Good thing that I'm gonna get some rep. I think it splits the rep in half, so if I get 250k, it will split it in half, so you'll get, you know, some rep too. 125k rep. I think you'll get them. I think that's how it works at least. I know that it's worse to do this rep runs in multiplayer because you just don't get as much and it's not good for it. I'm still confused. Am I supposed to join the voice channel or no? Yes, it's fine. I said yes, and you joined, and then you dipped. or something. I didn't hear you disconnect, which is weird. Fuck. Oh, that was close. Almost lost.
I don't know if you can hear me right now, but I can't hear you, so you might still be muted like Discord or
That
some
could
shit.
be the reason. I don't know. Oops. I actually.
can hear myself in the stream.
I just went through the flag by mistake. Give me a sec, I'll sort it out. There you go. 40 rep. What have I done? I'm not muted in Discord, but I'm not saying anything. Let's check. Why is this not? It's on the right microphone as well. Is it because streamer mode it? Oh no. Does it fix itself now? Can you hear me now? You should be able to,
Yeah.
because I'm popping up.
Yeah.
I don't know why that was, but it's just Discord being stupid.
I was wondering because I wasn't sure if I was supposed to join.
Oh no, I get what you mean. Yeah, I don't know why that actually happened. Oh, did you die? I thought you just went through the finish line.
No, I actually don't know, because I was doing the fakey thing and then somehow decided it would be a great idea to just fall flat to my back and die,
Oh, fuck.
which sucks.
Yeah, that is a bit of an L. Well, I'll get the rep for us.
Works as well, yeah, should be fine. Did you like when you downloaded Forza? Because like I checked the internet and the internet said it should have a size of about 64 gigabytes, I think.
That was probably before it had any updates, so I don't know how many it has now.
Yeah. But like for me it just kept going, and then I checked like I think Reddit or some shit, and they were like, yeah, it might keep going until like 130 gigabytes of download, but the actual size on the actual file on the computer only is like 60 gigabytes big. I don't know.
Right, do you not have much hard drive space?
Nah, that's not the problem. I was running, like, I sent the screenshot with my download speed,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and I was really confused because it shouldn't go above 40 Mbits, because that's like the max we can get. So I was confused why I was getting like 150, but it still took relatively long to download. That's why I was wondering if something maybe broke, but I mean, it's finished now. Gotta check it out later.
You have to do like 30 minutes worth of... No, it's about like... It's like 2 hours worth of gameplay before you get into multiplayer,
Okay.
I think. You have to go through all the seasons before you get into the multiplayer.
I remember, yeah. It has like... But the actual seasons don't affect the handling of the cars, right? So in winter...
In winter, it's impossible to drive some cars.
Okay.
Because I was doing like a challenge. It was like fastest rental taxis or something, and I had to do a challenge in an Aston Martin Vulcan, and
Oh, God.
I did it in the snow. Couldn't do it at all. Did it in the summer. Completely fine. Absolutely smashed the record that I needed.
Because I'm not sure, might be from a YouTube video or some shit, because I was thinking that maybe like off-road you get different handling, but oh no, it might be in like multiplayer races, that the road itself isn't more slippery in winter, but when you do like other missions it might be, but I'm not sure. I haven't played the game.
Oh
Just
yeah.
got to see. Also also gotta try to set up my wheel. I hope it works.
Oh, you should just be able to plug it in and it will detect it instantly. It did it for mine, and my wheel was like 10 years old. And I was like, wow, it worked straight away.
It should be. Forza it's more on the arcade handling side, right? So it's
Yeah,
not like
it's like
similar-
slightly, yeah. It's got that slight arcade feel to it.
Because well, the internet might have some nice settings for the wheel, because that's like with every game.
It is a bit
Arcade.
strange, you know, in like Assetto Corsa when you have like full 360 hand movement of the wheel. For some reason, when you have a wheel on in Forza, he only likes to turn 90 degrees either way. Don't know why, but that's what will happen. And it's really, really sensitive to what you're doing. I don't know why, but it is. It's like, ooh, you're turning a bit too much for me there. And it'll be very sensitive. Like, you only have to put in a little tiny bit of steering input, and he'll steer quite a lot.
Okay.
It's just getting used to that. It's really weird. If you find a setting that fixes that, then that's really helpful, because I haven't, and I've messed around with a lot of it to see if I can get it to work.
Because what I realized with my actually, I had the Logitech G25, I think. Actually, my dad had it, and I just kind of took it from him, used it, and
I think we have the
like,
same wheel.
Yeah, but like I had that one,
Oh,
but then
yeah.
like the buttons on the wheel broke. I had like these two red buttons,
Yeah.
and they broke, or like kinda didn't work all the time. And then I decided to get the G29 or G920, whatever it's called, and was quite happy with that at first. But then it has like, because the Logitech wheels use I think gears and like an electric motor and gears to simulate the force feedback,
Yeah.
and other wheels are belt driven, I think, which is
I
more
think-
direct.
I don't know. I think sim wheels are belt driven. I'm not sure.
I definitely know that the Thrustmaster wheels are belt, or some of them are. And I think all Logitech wheels are like gear driven. And if you want to get like into hardcore sim racing, you can get like a direct drive wheel where you literally plug the rim of the wheel into the electric motor. And but like the thing with the G29 is you can hear the gears
Yeah.
turning, and also there's like this little red wheel, I guess, on the wheel, which you can turn like, it's kind of like in Formula 1 or something like that, where you can set like, let's say, the richness of the fuel, or like the electric engine. I don't know how to explain that.
Yeah.
It's just a like little wheel you can turn to turn up or turn down some settings, and that doesn't work properly, and that seems to be a kind of like normal problem with a wheel. So that kind of sucks, but all the other things work. Extra buttons, like you get a lot more buttons than on the G25, which I enjoy. I got the 3 pedals, which is nice for like Assetto Corsa and all that, and obviously the gear lever.
Yeah, a little kayak for the 360 backflip. It's like for like what you want to do is literally just hold it in the bottom right corner. If you were thinking of the stick as a square, try and put it in the bottom right corner, and that will probably do it for you. And then just like tweak it if you want to go a bit faster. But yeah, for the 360 front flip, it's like the same sort of thing. It's just getting the tweak right and having it in the same direction. So for a front one, it would be the top right hand corner or top left hand corner, depending on which way you want your 360 to go.
It's kind of like with D-pad, I guess you could say. With the D-pad, if you press like both to the left and down, that's what you kind of want to do with the stick, or like to the top and right for 360 front flip, for example. Just kind of getting used to it, I'd say.
Because it's a weird, especially a 360 front flip, it's a weird trick to learn and get used to. Because it feels like it takes a lot longer to do than a 360 backflip. It feels like it will take a lot more time for you to land it than it would.
I guess that's because like front flips, if you imagine like you have a lip, a ramp where you jump from and a landing.
Yeah.
If you're doing a backflip, you have to kind of under rotate. I guess you don't have to rotate the full 360 degrees because on the lip you're already leaning back. It's kind of hard to explain. Like if you imagine standing on flat ground and just doing a backflip or a front flip, you have to rotate 360 degrees to the front or to the back, right? And if you have a lip and a landing, you kind of have to rotate less for a backflip, but more for a front flip. I think that's why it takes longer.
Yeah, pretty much.
Then might just be some game mechanics as well, I don't know.
I still can't believe that someone's actually bothered to go in and cheat to get 1 billion rep. Almost 2 billion rep.
I don't get why. I mean, just to like kind of stand on top of the leaderboards.
Yeah. Like, I understand how he did it, because I was, like, when I was replacing some of the files in the game to be like, oh, I want it to do, like, I wanted to change the bike I'm riding now, because I got a comment the other day, I think it was yesterday, the day before, on the modding video, where Bob the guy, the person who made the Fire and Ice bike, was like, I don't know whether to be honoured or disrespected with you changing my file as your bike, and I was like, that's fair enough, understand what he means. I sort of wanted to say it's a sick bike because I want everyone to see me riding it, but I do want a bike to replace, and I think it's a sick bike, and I wanted a bike that's cool to replace, so everyone sees me constantly riding that bike, but on my screen I'm riding my own creation. So yeah, I sort of was like, that's a good idea. And with this recent patch where they reset all the files for me, I tried to replace the New Line Ashen bike, and it turns out it just makes I think it's the specular map or the metal map or whatever you want to call it. It makes the whole bike chrome if you change the texture on it, because that's how the text works. Because it has like chrome text. So today when I got the stealth bike, which is just a black texture, I just replaced this one over it. So now it is just a replacement of the stealth bike. So his bike is back to normal.
Oh yeah, I just realized because I have the stream on my right monitor and the actual gameplay on my left. I just realized, like in the stream, it's the Supreme bike, and on my screen it's just the stealth bike.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was wondering about that, but that actually makes a lot of sense that you only change the textures for yourself and not like
it's all client side, because if it wasn't, it would probably cause mass like chaos with you doing that,
and you'd probably get people to do like dumb stuff with that, with like offensive themes or something like that. I bet that would happen at least once.
It's like I think you get banned or something if you put free candy on the side of any van inside of Forza and use it as a skin, or if you upload it to the player market, that will instantly get you banned because they have like a censor and stuff like that. Even though it's like funny, it's still not meant to be like, they take it rather seriously.
Yeah, that's like the thing. It's always like when you meet up with friends, it's always kind of an argument with like, you know, dark humor and like what's okay and what's not.
Yeah.
Obviously you have to be kind of sensitive with whoever you're talking to, but like for me, I personally say, that's like my personal opinion, I don't. I'm not saying that everyone should have that opinion, but what I personally think is that it's better. I'm not saying that it's good, but it's better to like joke about offensive things or like
Yeah.
kind of.
Then rather
Yeah,
flat out
it's-
ignore it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And just like act like you're deaf, act like you're not hearing anything about that, because that's like way worse. Because if you're joking about it, at least someone's talking about it and it's not being forgotten.
Yeah.
It's like, I guess for
Like you, if you were very against dark humor and you were like, no dark humor is allowed at all, you would be shit at Cards Against Humanity, because the whole point of that is to be as dark as fuck. It's literally the worst thing that you can think of. Literally has to happen.
it's like actually a pretty funny story. I as I was saying, were spending like 4 months in Ireland, two
Mhm.
friends and I, and we were staying in, what was it? I think it was Belfast, so Northern Ireland, and we found a shop that sold the Cards Against Humanity.
Is it sold in Germany? Because I know they have the big thing about you're not allowed to do anything to associate with like any Nazi stuff at all.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I guess you could order it from like Amazon. That wouldn't be a problem. But I don't think we have any shops
That sell
selling
it,
it.
yeah.
So my friend was like, "Yo, they have it here in the shop. Let's let's just buy it and play it in the evening." And because we were only 3 people, and
You kind of need
It's
like
more
a few people, yeah.
it's more fun with more people. So we were staying in like a hostel thing, and just asked random people, "Are you maybe like, do you want to play with us, Cards Against Humanity?" Some knew it, some didn't, and there was like this group of, what's the word? Not students, people that go to university.
Yeah, uni people.
Uni people, also from Germany, but they were from a really religious school, and they were studying, I don't know if it's the correct word in English, theology, with like church and
Mhm.
religion and God. But they were still down to play with us, and some of them, like, you'd think they would be just some like nice girls, calm girls,
Yeah.
not really into dark humor, but some of them were really, really good at the game.
Yeah.
I have to say that, and that was like pretty cool to see. Because I hate when German people are like, "Oh no, we can't talk about Nazi Germany, we can't talk about that stuff." Because it's like, first of all, I didn't do it, and my parents didn't do anything to do with like the Holocaust or anything.
Yeah.
That were different people, and like I didn't start World War II, so I theoretically don't have. I mean, I do have to. Mixing up my words. How do I put this? It's an important topic for Germany, but I don't have to feel guilty about what happened. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
And that's like what some people don't understand, I guess. They're like, "No, we can't talk about that. That's like a really dark chapter." And true, it's a really dark chapter, but you still have to talk about it.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Now I'm finished with my monologue. I tend to do that.
Because, I think quite a long time ago, I did a stream on it. Not on this channel, it's on the other one. And I think I've listed it as this didn't work, because we played it for like half an hour, and there was only a few of us. And I wasn't like, because I think the night before we played it, and we played it for 7 hours. like we were in some random Skype call and we literally like all of us had played it, and we had played for a total of 7 hours. I think one person kept winning all the time just because they had random luck of the cards, and
Yeah, true.
when we tried to do it on stream, because there wasn't as many of us, it wasn't as funny, and we just I titled it as "This didn't work," and we just ended up going on Discord and sending images of our friend, and then that was about it.
Yeah, that's like the thing. That's like what we had to realize as well. It's kind of luck based, obviously, and we had to Google some of the cards because we like didn't know what, like I don't know what.
What? I got 260k rep and I get no new items. What a scam.
I didn't get an item. It's the Viking helmet. It's a extraordinary one, but that kind of sucks for you.
Yeah, what a scam.
I'm really sorry.
I get. So it's 100% chance of me getting one if I did that in a normal run, and it goes, no, you don't get any.
But I get one.
Yeah, that's. I have the Viking helmet already. Oh look, there's that person.
What person?
The person at the top of the leaderboard. With
I actually
1.8 billion rep.
I actually didn't check the leaderboards. I'll do that right now. No, it's not best session, it's total rep, right?
Yeah.
What does it do?
I wonder how many hours he has. But it is him. It's the same name. Oh, he definitely cheated. He's so bad. He tried to jump up into a wheelie and just died.
God, embarrassing. Show off. Like, look at that shit. Look what we can do.
Yeah, you should just sit on top of the sign doing that nose manual.
I should. I will do that.
Yeah, it's actually him. That's so strange.
Damn.
I still don't understand why you do that.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm. Damn, that's a really annoying one.
Like, if you go global, it is such a huge jump above everyone else.
Because, like, the thing is, the leaderboards, you don't get anything for, like, being on top of them. It's purely, like, a personal achievement, I guess you
Yeah.
could say. And if you really deserve to be on, like, the top spot of the leaderboard, that's really great and you can feel good for yourself. But if you just cheat, you get nothing for that. So, yeah, I don't get why you do that.
Run 2. I really want to find him on what do you call it, on Steam, and check how many hours he has. Because there's a lot of people that are called it, but they're all from China, and most of their accounts are like hidden, so you can't see what's got on it. The one that's at the top, he doesn't even own Descenders, so I don't know.
It's really weird. But I was searching your account on Steam, just like the Descender, because that's what you call it in game.
Mhm.
I'm guessing you're playing over Steam, right?
Yeah.
And I actually didn't find an account called the Descender. I don't know. I wasn't gonna stalk you. No worries. I was just wondering. I actually realized.
Is your thing
us-
hazy on Steam?
Yeah, it should be.
I think I already have you added, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I don't, I'm stupid. And most of the time I'm appearing offline, for some reason. Steam, no friends, add a friend. I think I know what your profile picture is. Yeah. Why does it say North Yorkshire, United Kingdom?
Because I said it that way. It's actually a pretty funny story. I way because of playing Counter-Strike. We were like playing Counter-Strike a lot. I have what 2.2k hours, I think, and so do my friends. And you get a lot of German people in Counter-Strike. You get either Russians or German people.
I take it you can't play CS
Hey
anymore.
Panini, Don Jovi, I mean, yeah.
Multiple
Fuck,
VAC
one
bans
documented.
on record. Multiple VAC bans on record.
It's actually only 2, and it's in Call of Duty games, so I don't have to feel bad.
Fair enough. I thought you got banned from CS.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. And we were like, what was it? I think Modern Warfare 2 or 3, and we were playing it. We got it on sale, and we're playing it and realized that basically everyone is cheating. And because I had never like used any cheat software before, I was kind of curious how it worked, just to kind of know how it looks, how it functions. So I decided, why not get some for Modern Warfare, and I don't even know what the other game was where I have the VAC ban. But yeah, did that, got banned, don't regret anything.
I mean, it's only COD, it's not like it's actually interesting.
Yeah, it's like, especially with like the older games, everyone cheats, and the newer games all suck.
What the hell was that noise, Jack?
My phone.
I thought you didn't have a phone.
That shitty little phone.
Are you coming in next week, or this week, I suppose? Are you coming in tomorrow, I should ask?
Should be, yeah.
Actually, it put us into 2 different lobbies, I think, because I'm not in the lobby.
Well, let's try this again, and maybe I might actually get an item this time.
And maybe I
Wait.
won't die on
Yeah, I
the
will.
first map.
Right.
I got
what?
260k rep, and it goes, no, you're not having anything.
Stream lobby, yeah.
Yeah.
Multiplayer.
I forgot how shit the Descenders music was.
Yeah,
I-
I turned it off.
I literally can't stand it. It's all like liquid music and whatever. There's like one song I think I like, and that's about it.
It gets you really pumped, I have to say that, but I
How are
can't
you
listen
killing
to it
yourself
for more than
instantly?
half an hour.
Hold L2, R2, and push both the sticks in. Well, don't do it now, because you might you already be dead before we started.
Yeah.
I see that you have like 800k rep now. That you've actually
Who,
been
me?
playing this game, yeah.
I have 1.2 million.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Ollie has 6,000 rep before he stopped playing. Played it for like a day, said it was shit, and then he's on 6k
Never played
rep.
it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, he might stop playing. Well, Leon might start playing it again. XQC played it. He's like, XQC time.
I did tell Leon to join the call. He said no.
I know, but he doesn't play games. He only reacts to them.
No, we've been playing in League.
You two have been playing League together.
Yeah.
He says he hasn't been playing anything. I think he's ashamed that he's played League. I don't know why.
Don't know, it's sort of a normal game, isn't it?
Yeah. You watch that YouTube ad.
Hmm.
And that like, because Descenders was on the like free-to-play weekends, I don't know when, like last weekend or the week before that, I told my friend, yo, you should just like kind of try it, you might like it, might not. And then we played it for like half an hour.
Jack's dead.
No, no.
It was like,
Fuck
no,
me.
it's actually not too bad. And then he never played it again, so.
Oh.
But it's okay.
180 360 front flips will get you killed. That's just how it works.
I know how to do fakies now, like without the ability.
Yeah, it's just like they're a lot harder to hold at high speed. That's the only issue.
Yeah.
Gets like really, like if you have to counter steer once,
It will like flick you off.
yeah, that's kind of the only thing.
I need BS inspired, and I'm done with. Oh, and the Invisibike, and I'm done with the bikes. I obviously need like I think I need the district and the descent bike for the Lux bikes, and that's that done. Almost have all the bikes.
I think I still need the descent one. That's the red one, right?
One of the hardest achievements to get in this game is something to do
Fuck.
with the whoopee.
Ah.
It's something to do with the whoopee cushion, because it's just really hard to get the whoopee cushion.
Oh yeah, I read about that.
You literally just have to attach it and press it once, and then you get the achievement. But it's really hard to get because the item's an extraordinary and it has a really low drop percentage.
They, because I played Descenders not in the beta but before the multiplayer update,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm pretty sure I've definitely seen that item before somewhere.
I know it's in the game still. I think it's you literally have to get all extraordinaries and then that. I'm not actually sure how it works because I'm not sure how that drop percentage is. It might be on par with all of them, but it's a very weird item not to be getting.
I'm actually checking Reddit right now. Maybe Reddit can tell me what to do.
I finally saw the Descenders crown the other day. You had to get 250k rep when you bailed, it took away rep from you. And if you got wrecked, it took away your rep. That was when I very first played the game, and I was like, oh, I don't like how this works, and just stopped playing the game. And then they removed that feature, and then I started playing the game again. Because it was just like really annoying. You want to get points, you want to get good, but it was like taking them away from you because you weren't doing well.
Yeah.
And I've only ever seen that crown in a YouTube video, but that crown is like rare as fuck. That's probably the rarest item in the game. Because you can't get it no matter what anymore, unless Rage Squid give it to your account. But I don't even think they probably can do that.
Yeah. But they won't, so...
Yeah. They're not like Ubisoft. They won't give you Black Ice.
So, this achievement website, or like one dude on this thread says it's like with every other extraordinary item, 50k rep for 20% chance, 250k for 100%, but I mean, I'm guessing at least one person on the Discord should have it then, because if it's just as rare as any other extraordinary, at least like someone should have it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But doesn't.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh no, yeah I am. I went way too close to the floor. No new item for me.
Just sad.
Did you get an item, Jack?
I got a link spark.
I thought you would. Let's go again. Multiplayer lobby. Stream lobby's still there. What the fuck? Okay, never mind, it's locked. Oh wait, it's locked. I haven't even set a password on it.
Really weird things are happening.
I'll
Is-
try not to die this time.
What is it? There's one more There's two achievements I don't have. It's that achievement with the whoopee cushion, and the other achievement is do all the bonus tracks. I think I'm only missing the kids room one because it is so hard to reach all the action figures. Like it is ridiculously hard to reach them.
I mean, it starts with like, because for the kids room it's the bonus world on the volcano, right?
Yeah, it's
And
already
you
hard
get-
enough to get there, let
Yeah,
alone do
because-
that.
You have to get all the fire node things and the ring of fire boss jump. And I think, like, you know, on some maps you can skip the boss jump. On like highlands and forests you can just...
Yeah, you can just drive
Right.
straight around it. I'm pretty sure you actually have to go through them to activate it.
That's what I read as well, I think. And that makes it even harder, because I mean, I kind of have the boss jumps figured out. I can get them most of the time.
Yeah.
But like for the forest, tracks, so you gotta get lucky there. And I think what you were saying, the kids' room itself is just
It's ridiculously hard. Some of them, I don't even understand how you're ever meant to reach it. There's nowhere to get the speed for it. Because 90% of it is a flat room. You only have pedal power.
I think it's like the most annoying thing for me is you start on top of this. It's not a Hot Wheels track. It's like these car tracks, these orange things
Yeah.
where you go through the loop. That's already really annoying because from there you could get the speed, but you gotta get through the loop, and the loop puts you into a really like bad trajectory for most of the things.
And by the time you get to it, it kills all your speed as well.
Yeah, that's just like, and then you also have to like take care that you have enough lives.
Mm-hmm.
And like at least for me, the first time I went to the volcano in the kids' room, I had I think like 8 or 9 lives. Yes, you can obviously have more, but that's just like how much I have. And I lost half of them just trying to ride down the dumb loop because I didn't understand how it worked.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I mean,
you
like,
only have, like,
if we die and we don't get any items, like now, we could try and see how many lives it would cost us just to try and get it. Because I can just put in the code for the room.
true, yeah.
Oh, stop
Could
giving
be
us
that.
shit stuff.
It's like the most annoying thing. I like realized because I looked through all the crew members because I wanted to rank them like the.
Oh, they have I think they have a ranking system on the actual wiki.
Yeah, the wiki, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think that's where I saw it.
Yeah,
The first
they-
time I was
they-
like, oh, that's S2.
They have all the like how many rep you have to get to unlock them.
Mm-hmm.
But like I wanted to do like personal ranking for me of like usefulness, I guess you would say, because like some things you really like. Why would I want to have more checkpoints, for example? That's like I don't know, like maybe for beginners,
True.
L.
but I feel like even with the checkpoints you don't even realize that you're going through them. It's just kind of you ride, and if you go through one, that's nice. If you don't, that's okay as well.
For farming, I think there should be less.
Yeah, I think the most pointless one I think I've seen is remove hay bales. What is the point? After you get out of Highlands, it's not even useful. And even in here, through this entire run, there's 0 hay bales. What's the point?
Same stunts in this.
Yeah, the stunts here is very pointless. I used to choose them because I liked doing stunts, that one, but even then, it's kind of still pointless.
Yeah, it's what else is there? I feel like most of the blue ones, the blue crew member ones, are just really pointless.
Mm-hmm.
The thing with the compass, for example, like if you get one of the tracks where you don't have path,
It gives you a compass anyway.
it gives you a compass anyway, and on the other like words, for example in Highlands you might be able to kind of cut the cross and take a little shortcut, but
That's what I used to
dangerous.
use when I was trying to unlock the bonus track for, I think it was the Mega Ramp. I was using that compass to cut through the trees just to make the courses shorter for myself, just to try and get to the thing faster.
That's like, yeah. And what else is there? What I was saying, in the forest you can't cut because it's suicide. On the canyon you can't really cut the cross as well because they're like hidden cliffs and shit you can't see.
Mm-hmm.
And then on peaks it's literally, that was pretty close.
Yeah, right.
On peaks, it's literally just too steep to cut, and
Oh yeah, you just get cucked if you go off the track on the peaks. There's not a
Yeah.
point.
so like I don't see the point of the crew member. It's just really useless.
I suppose they had to think of something, and literally the only ones that tweak how your bike performs is literally the only useful ones most of the time. Like the double bail threshold is really useful for people that are really new to this because they're scared of losing any life at all. But when you get to the point where you're doing everything on last stand, it doesn't really matter.
I mean, I really like the heavy bail threshold thing when I'm doing, like sometimes I'm just doing the daily runs, just, you know, playing the game, having some fun.
Mm-hmm.
And like sometimes you get really unlucky, maybe with like, let's say a really steep track. What I hate on the forest are the max steepness, max stunt tracks with no curves, because it literally sends you straight into the next ramp and you don't have any time to brake or to adjust or to prepare for the jump, and you will most of the time just lose 2 lives.
Yeah, you fake your balance. Jack, you're back by the way. You were back in the game because we went for a health
Tap
node.
back in then.
What I was like thinking about, does it reset like you get less points for tricks you're repeating? Does it reset that thing when you're dying, or is it like a thing where it keeps track of what tricks you do in one node?
Not into. I think it's in one node. I'm pretty sure because
It's per node. And once
Yeah.
you get fuck all XP after the 5th.
yeah, you would get literally nothing if it wasn't per node.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
And
I think it's kind of sad that there aren't going to be any more updates. Just kind of sad to see, I guess.
they think the game is done. Like their mindset is, yeah, we're done with this shit. Time to work on something else. I think, because
How did I not go through the fishing line?
what is it? The most recent update was the most pointless thing I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
What, you baked Speed's bike park into the game, fair enough, and then you just shoved all the modded maps you already made into a folder and just labelled it bike parks. And most of them aren't bike parks, they're just one trail. Like, Speeds is the only bike park out of all of them, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I could have done that, probably.
I don't know if it went on consoles, because if it went on consoles that makes sense, because none of them had those. But it was just like, it was kind of a pointless update for PC.
Yeah, that's true. I'm guessing it's just kind of, hey, we did something, here you go.
Like everyone's, I think the modded map replay thing was useful, especially like I used it quite a lot, but a lot of the people that I think it broke Avani and King Kratz's like skin pack with all the Pro Rider gear. It broke that pack because they added in a leaderboard thing in the hub which didn't need to be there. Like, that is so pointless that you could just add that as like to the side on the news feed. We really don't need a leaderboard in the middle of the thing that holds a sign of saying, oh, what was the best map this year? Because you really think this game is going to last that long?
I mean, even now, if you're like me and
Yeah.
And I can't like how many active players does Descenders have? Do you think maybe like 400, 500 on like let's say just PC?
Yeah. Like even now, a lot of people are just cracking the. I just downloaded a torrent version with multiplayer. That's where everyone called Codex came from, because Codex cracked the game, so they cracked it with multiplayer, and the only way for them to hold a thing in it is that everyone's multiplayer name is Codex. So all of those people haven't paid for the game. That's less sales for them, and it's just like I don't know what they're trying to do now.
Actually, I didn't know that. It's good to know.
I only know it
Finished
because
line and died.
oh, that's L.
Yeah.
I only really know that because of the time that I torrented Gang Beasts,
Because, you know, we pirate stuff.
because the game is dead and we just wanted to play it. And 90%, I'm pretty sure, almost 100% of the people that are on there are all people that just torrented the game. Because everyone's got the same name. No one has anything different.
Might get Pummel Party. That looked quite good.
Yeah, we said we were going to get that, and then we bought Unrailed, and we haven't played Unrailed in ages, but Unrailed is still
I
really
literally
fun.
just uninstalled it.
Oh. It's only like a 1 GB game anyway.
Yeah, I know.
But Unrailed is sick. For a game that's £4, it is probably one of the best games I've ever played.
True.
Oh, fuck. He jumped, and I didn't expect him to get any...
At least that gets weekly updates.
Yeah, that's true.
That kind of what just happened to you kind of reminds me of what sometimes happens in Need for Speed Heat. Because I don't have you played Need for Speed Heat?
No. I played it at Gamescom, was like, this is fucking awful, and didn't buy it.
I actually got it for Christmas, and I'm completely honest, it's not a great game. It's
The handling is janky as fuck. I hate it.
because it's like the stupid drift, brake to drift thing. Can't talk. Where you just tap the brake once and it automatically drifts. And the thing what really annoyed me is it took me. I mean, I don't want to sound like a smartass, but it took me 5 minutes to understand how the handling works. It's literally go full throttle, use all your nitrous. And then, if you see like a turn coming up, hit the brake for like 1 millisecond, let the car drift, and use the drifting to slow the car down. That's how you win races. That's literally all you do in the game.
Like,
and that's
ever since I played Horizon 4, I cannot stand any Need for Speed game. I just hate how it rides, how it drives. It's horrible. That's my head in.
which should I choose? Should I do the? No.
I don't know. It's up to you.
Let's do the Fire Node one.
Because
Just because I checked it out.
I'm currently in a state of not being able to play.
It's like there's like a, I guess it's a German YouTuber, but he's doing his videos in English, and he's like the biggest Need for Speed fan there is on this world, I guess. Like
What? Kuro?
Yeah, courageous. And he was talking about how all the like new era Need for Speed games just suck because of the handling model, and if they were to remake let's say Need for Speed Most Wanted or Need for Speed Underground 2, like the old Most Wanted one from 2005, if they were to make a remake from that, I bet it would outsell every new era Need for Speed game, every Ghost era Need for Speed game.
Well, yeah, because Ghost is shit at making games.
Yeah, and it's also because what he said, Need Wanted has some gameplay elements that other games just don't have. Jesus, what's this? With like the with the person mode and with blacklist and like the tuning and all that. It's just like really nice to play, I'd say, and I still go back to Need for Speed Most Wanted and play it just because it's so much fun.
Because Forza's handling is actually really nice. Like some cars handle like shit, or you can make them handle like shit. I think I made a car. I took like a Fiat 500. And I fucking destroyed that thing. That car does not drive anymore. It don't even drive forward. I don't think. I broke it. Like I was just messing around with the handling, trying to see how shit I could make it. It just doesn't even drive. Like you can literally, yeah, with the setup that I put on it, you can break the car so it doesn't drive. And other cars are just like no matter how good you tune them, they're just sick anyway.
How can I check how much rep we have in total?
Ooh, I had 100 or so K rep before I died. I had like 120.
120. I have. Just check.
You have like
140.
Jack's got like 20K.
So I'm guessing it should be like maybe this map, and then we are at 250.
Hopefully. I don't know, because we took if we took just my rep combined with yours, we would have 100% anyway. But I didn't get an item. I want the item. I don't know what, because I'm not sure if it splits it between everyone.
I think so. I think
because if it splits it, it means that 50K of my rep. I don't know how it's gonna work because it now has to split it between 3.
I think it just like takes the total amount of rep, let's say 250, and splits it or like divides it by 3, so
Yeah.
everyone has the same amount of rep. Now I have.
Should have 83k each if it does it like that.
So that means we have about a 20% chance of us getting an extraordinary, which is kind of fucked.
Which probably means we're not going to get any. I mean, oh, what's your name? I forgot.
Wait, who?
No, is it Jake?
I want Jack.
Jake.
Little colourblind for him.
Because you don't have every rare item, right?
Yeah.
So you're definitely going to get a rare at least. But I don't think us two are going to get anything. I mean, maybe we're getting lucky with like 20% chance, but probably not. And also, does it count the sponsored tasks in multiplayer?
No idea. I know I have to ride 10 tracks at dusk is one of mine. I can't check them because I'm completely finished,
Yeah.
but it still gives me them.
No, for me, I don't think I've... No, wait, what's the highest level you can get? Master?
No, it's whatever whatever you are, and then Descender. So mine's enemy Descender, and then you can be a Kinetic Descender or whatever the fucking other one is.
Ah, okay, so
it'll go. What did you call it? It goes novice, expert, novice, pro, master, and then it will go to Descender, and it will give you a bike.
Okay, so I'm on Master, and I
Yes,
know
you
that
should be getting the Master Gear set right now.
Yeah. And I have to finish 2 tracks at night. That's what I know, as far as I know. But I don't think it's counting it.
I hate AdSense. Go fuck itself. We're working on setting you up. This usually takes a few days, but in some cases it might take up to 2 weeks. We'll notify you when everything's ready, then start earning money by placing ads. Or, you just say no. So
I remember it kind of feels like the shit that happened to you is what happened to me with my PayPal account, because
no items for me.
I got
got
the
luck.
purple helmet, the Lux helmet.
Oh my god, what is with my shitty luck? I swear, if it was a 99% chance of me getting it, I'm that 1% that won't get the item.
I got the Lux goggles.
Nice.
Should we do the kids room thing?
Yes.
What I was saying with like my PayPal. So I was setting up my PayPal when I turned 18. I'm 19 now, and I set that up because with my bank account I had all like the freedom to do whatever I wanted. Set it up, used it for
Sure, what's it called?
half a year, let's say. It worked perfectly fine, and then one day it decided to not accept my bank account anymore. So I deleted the PayPal account, set it up new again, because you can do that. Because I thought, if something's broken and you can't fix it, just turn it on and just turn it off and on again. And then it worked for a couple of days, but then it broke again. Then I contacted the support. The support didn't do shit. I called the support, they still didn't do shit. Then I went to just kind of reset it again. But then it told me, no, you can only connect your bank account 3 times to a PayPal account, and not like a 4th time. So that's fucked for me. So I can't use PayPal now. Because like the support won't help me. I could do like a new bank account, but that's just really annoying. And yeah, I just can't use
One.
PayPal.
I've got 1 so far, without losing any lives.
I just want straight.
2. Without
You
losing
could
any
say-
lives, almost died then. There's 1 somewhere. I'm just like, what the fuck? You're never going to be able to reach that. I don't actually remember where it is, but there's no way you're going to reach it. Oh, that's sick. You can't ride back up the ramps. Reset. That one is probably going to be impossible to grab. I'm going to try go for this one. Okay, I fucked up. So that's 1 life.
Fuck.
That's 2 lives. This is impossible.
That's 3 lives. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You can't jump to the next one. How did you... Oh, fuck off.
Okay, I got... Oh, what the fuck? Almost hit the ceiling. Okay, I died while getting that one.
But did you get it?
Yeah, I got it. I just almost hit the ceiling while doing it.
Oh,
I got that
doesn't-
lady. What else do I need? So that's like 4 lives? Have I got all of them? No way have I got all of them. I was complaining about how shit this one was and I've already got them all. Oh no, there's
so-
1 dude there. How are you meant to get him?
I think it might be kind of like a parkour thing, where you try. If you could set checkpoints or like the reset marker thingies, know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That would be really helpful. Fuck.
Okay,
This-
okay.
Oh yeah, on top of this wooden beam there's one.
I got her. If you do the thing that you can do in the main lobby, you know, with the half pipe, if you like wheelie and try and bunny hop into like the curve, it launches you really high. And I think that's what you're meant to do.
Okay, I got that one.
I think I got all of them.
Okay, there's one on the spine thing, one on the wooden beam, there's one on top of this quarter. There's wait, I'm missing one. There's one, there's
Oh, I died on the ceiling just to see if I was gonna hit it.
That's worth an achievement, I'd say.
Yeah, tire tap on the ceiling.
It's a pretty original trick. Oh shit, dude. I absolutely hate that it always spawns you on top of the stupid ramp.
I think the coolest trail thing I think I've ever been to in real life is a mountain bike trail that goes through an abandoned military base.
That's pretty sick. I mean, I'm not really into mountain because we don't have any mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Because like northern part of Germany, you know, there isn't shit, it's just flat. And you'd think it would be great for some nice skate parks, but guess what? We don't have any skate parks either.
Oh.
Because like, you know, the city where I live in, they built like a bridge over the train tracks to get to the other side of the train tracks, which is completely useless because there were multiple like roads across. But they still built the bridge for seriously like 4.5 million euros, I think, which is, I don't know, 4 million pounds or something. But then we were like, why don't we build like a skate park, which we can use? Because like we have one, but you can't call that a skate park. We were like, why don't we build like a new skate park? People would use it, people would come. And they were like, yes, but no, we won't do that. It takes a lot of time, and it's really expensive and all that. Just really annoying. But that's Germany for you.
We can actually get into the same Stoker lobby if I do it as a multiplayer level. But you can't if you try and just go to Stoker through the bike parks.
You were saying people that are called Codex are, they pirated the game, right?
Yeah.
Oh, alright. I found one.
Yeah, they're kind of everywhere now.
Because I was wondering because that name rang a bell, but I wasn't sure why. But now that you say it, it's like I've definitely seen some people called Codex. What is it? Multiplayer lobby.
Descenders bike out cracked by TBD. They weren't cracked by Codex. Scene group was Skid Row. So the bike out update, they use Dracos' thumbnail for the bike out update. That's funny. Hey, is the new bike parks out on Xbox yet? I don't know. I don't own an Xbox.
I do own
I thought
an
they
Xbox.
would be, but I don't actually know.
Can
A
you?
Verberg time break. Jack, didn't Spee send you the assets for these trees? Oh shit. Yeah.
I saw a video of some dude doing an insane gap on this map. I'm not sure where it actually is. It's like, I guess you could call it a massive double because you take like the takeoff of one ramp,
Mm-hmm.
skip one complete jump and land in the landing of another one. You have to like kind of ride off-road to get there. Let me see if I can find it. I think the landing of the gap is, you know, the like really big hip, not the third jump I think it is, but it's like further down the trail. There's like a really big hip.
Oh yeah, I know the one.
The jump after the hip, that's like the landing for the gap. But I don't... Oh, I can't remember where I saw it.
So you go over here, you got the massive hip. I just fucking pumped in. I forgot how shit they were made. If you try and pump into any of the Verberg ramps, they just impale you in the floor. I don't understand how Rosie didn't go, oh, let me test to see if that works. And then went, it doesn't work at all. They just sort of went, fuck it, that's okay.
It's the same thing with the looping on the forest world and the tabletop stunt thing on the canyon world. If you pump or like jump in the wrong moment, it just yeets you into the ramp. You die. It sucks.
Big suck.
It's even, I think, sometimes even happens with the boss jump ramps, at least for me. Maybe I have a special talent for that.
Yeah, special set of skills for breaking this game. Oh, I died.
People should hire me to test games for them to find every possible bug there is. Because I will find it.
When there's a will, there's a way. Oh. No, I'm still alive. Oh. No, fuck, I'm probably dead. Yep. See, Jack, what we could do with Spee, as you was asking for stuff to do,
Yeah.
is the next time that I end up in Mulka, I go to where that military base is, because it's only up the road from where my dad lives, and then just take photos of the trail, because it actually has some really sick features, and it'd be just cool to have. And I think it would be a sick thing to ride anyway. Especially in this game, even though it's like kind of realistic, you can still make some jumps for it.
Could even do it as a project for...
College.
Yeah.
We could do it for that, what's it, the fucking rookies, because you can do whatever you like for that, can't you?
Yeah.
And we just make an environment for this.
Not that we've been taught how to do it, but...
It's true, yeah.
Like 90% of what they teach us at college is literally a YouTube tutorial in 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's pretty true. And most of it is theory, and it's not.
Yeah.
No.
I was thinking of just not going uni now.
Why? Because it ain't worth it.
I ain't seeing the point now. Because like loads of people that I spoke to, most of them went uni and dropped out.
Uni is the most pointless thing in the world unless you're becoming a doctor. Or a lawyer, or something that pays you really well is usually what uni is used for.
Yeah.
Something that will make you either a millionaire or will get you like a 200 to 300k salary. That's where uni is useful, because it pays you back. Like I'm pretty sure to be a vet you need a uni degree. Pretty sure when you're a doctor, like at least a surgeon, and surgeons get paid shit tons of money depending on how good they are.
If you move to America, you literally get paid per surgery that you do, and that's usually about 200k a surgery.
Yeah.
So if you do 5 a day, that's easy 1 mil.
Yeah.
Wait, that's actually really smart. You study in like Europe where you don't have to go into massive debt for like
You have to go
learning stuff.
massive debt for uni.
For certain degrees you will have to. Isn't it like $9
It's
grand
like
a year?
20k, it's 20k for a doctor degree. Because that's like 5 years.
I'm not quite sure how it works in Germany. I think you don't have to pay for the courses themselves. You have to pay for like
about it.
books and all that stuff, yeah. But you get at least sometimes you get financial support from like the country, the state.
See, I wish I lived in Sweden growing up. You get paid to go to school.
Yeah, true. I read about that. I think that has to be.
Yeah, it's a tenner a week, but that's a tenner a week
Yeah, but like,
for just turning up.
yeah, but think about how many weeks. Like, yeah, 520 quid if you went to school every week for a year.
Exactly.
And
then
especially
you
when
get
you're
a
like,
side job.
yeah, especially when you're like an infant or a child, you don't have any concept of that. But when it comes to when you actually need the money's been there because it's been ever so gradually building up over the years.
I mean, when I think back to like 10th grade, 9th grade, 11th grade, around there, it would be awesome to get like 10 quid for just going to school. Because you don't really have any other expenses, you don't own a car yet, you still live with your parents and all that.
Imagine if I got paid to go to college. Be
You
there.
do.
What do you mean I don't?
Yeah, you do. You get paid by the government just to exist.
No, I don't anymore. I've stopped that.
Why?
Didn't need it anymore.
How else do you get your money then?
I've worked for my stepdad,
Whoa, Jack's got a job.
finding cars and then getting people to buy them.
That's an easy job. What the hell?
Exactly.
What have you found for people to buy?
There's been loads of shit, but it's mainly BMW, like 1 Series and 3 Series.
Mm-hmm.
They're good cars.
We've got a Rover sat on the drive at the moment. And we literally just sold an ST for 1.5.
That's not bad. How much do you get paid hourly, or do you get paid per sale?
I get paid per sale and it's about 50 quid. Like per sale.
So you get commission.
Yeah. But that's fine because I haven't got to pay for anything anymore.
Mm-hmm. What is it? Being a real estate agent in Mallorca, especially if
You get
de-
paid bang
de-
for that.
depending on who you work for, commission would set you up for life off of one sale. You sell a 20 grand, you sell a 20 million pound house to someone, and you get 10%. Let's say about that.
See, if I was to be a chef, I'd go work over in St Lucia, because you literally get paid so much just being like the pot wash,
Mm-hmm.
and then all your housing is paid for, all your car is paid for, everything that you want, the government paid for, and you're literally just left with money to
'Cause,
line your pockets with.
Yeah.
'Cause you don't have to pay tax.
Because my dad keeps banging on about it, going, oh, you know what you should do for a job? And I'm like, oh, what? He said, oh, go work on a yacht, because it's fucking easy as shit. Depending on who you work
don't
for,
have to pay tax.
no tax because you live at sea. The-
Everything's
the-
paid for because you get all inclusive of staff.
Yeah, because, and what is it? You get paid around 50k a year, maybe even more than that, depending on who you work for.
Yeah. But then you're like travelling all the time. It's not,
You're travelling 6 months out of the year,
yeah.
maybe even less than that, because who the fuck wants to go for a cruise on your massive yacht that you own when it's in the winter? That's like working season for you.
Yeah. But it's like there's no downtime while you're actually working.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get downtime when you sleep, but
When you're working, like most of the time they don't actually care, because if they don't need you, they don't need you. What are you gonna do?
yeah. And there's so many people. Like literally, there's like there's about 1,000 people working on the cruise ship at a time. To be honest, it won't be much different working in McDonald's. Just get paid more.
But working for a millionaire would be good. Working on a super yacht, easy money. There's like 6 of you. You do fuck all because most of the time they're not there because they're off making money, and when they are there, they're really nice to you because they're your crew and they give you good Christmas presents.
and then you just rob them.
I might, or actually I'm leaving right now,
Cool.
just to get some food. Just
I actually want to make
something.
myself food as well.
I just got pizza and
So yeah, you probably won't be streaming anymore when I come back, right?
I'm probably just gonna end it now, as we've been streaming for an hour and a half, and it's sort of gone down from like an average of 9 views to an average of 3,
True. Yeah.
which is fine. Like I didn't even expect to get 9 while we were here.
Oh damn, no, how do you
why don't you
pronounce
just
that?
stick to the Twitch side of streaming?
Because I asked a poll, and most of them are like, what, they're young kids that don't go on Twitch. Like, what is it? All of a sudden, these two 12-year-olds started beefing in our Discord server for no reason.
I swear I felt like I was back in kindergarten. Was the worst.
I don't understand what they were arguing over. And I know
I can
you...
tell you, I can explain, like, in a short form. You might want to close the stream for that, though.
Okay, I will do that.